Hi viewers, in this video we can look into the feature high availability for next gen console. For navigating to high availability feature, after logging into next gen console, from the side panel we can select the administration. Under the database list we can select a DB. Under administration we can select high availability. Before jumping into the demonstration video, let's look into high availability feature in detail. What is high availability in Db2 CaaS? So, high availability in Db2 CaaS ensures your database remains operational and accessible even when hardware, software, or infrastructure failure occur. IBM manages the complexity so you can focus on your work. HA is a built-in capability of Db2 CaaS on IBM Cloud. No manual clustering setup required. The goal is to minimize the downtime and prevent the data loss during planned or unplanned outages. IBM handles replication, failover, orchestration, and recovery automatically behind the scenes. Let's look into the HA architecture, the primary and standby nodes. DB2 CaaS uses a primary standby architecture where the standby node continuously mirrors the primary. In the event of a failure, the standby is promoted automatically without operator intervention. The primary node handles all read or write workload in normal operation. The standby node is kept in sync using DB2 HADR technology. Failover to the standby is automatic, that is, application reconnect through a service endpoint seamlessly. Both nodes reside within the same IBM Cloud region to ensure low latency log shipping. HADR, the underlying application technology. DB2 HADR is the engine that keeps the standby in sync. It ships transaction logs from the primary to the standby in near real time, ensuring minimal data loss on failover. HADR operates at the transaction log level. Every committed transaction is replicated to the standby. In DB2 CaaS, the synchronization mode is managed by IBM to balance performance and data safely. HADR also support read on standby, allowing certain read workload to offload to the standby node. This is a proven enterprise technology used in DB2 for decades, now fully managed in the cloud. Automatic failover. So, when DB2 SaaS detects that the key primary node is unhealthy, it automatically promotes the standby to primary. Client applications reconnect through the same service endpoint, no DNS changes or manual steps needed. Failover is triggered by IBM's monitoring infrastructure. Health checks run continuously. The recovery time objective, that is RTO, is kept low because the standby is already warm and in sync. Applications should use retry logic and connection pooling to handle the brief reconnection window. After failover, the new standby is automatically provisioned to the restore HA protection. Now we can look into multi-zone region, that is MZR deployment. The protect against data center level failures. An MZR consists of three or more physically separate data centers in the same geographic area. Placing primary and standby in different zones means a single zone failure doesn't cause an outage. IBM Cloud MZRs are available in major regions like Dallas, Frankfurt, Tokyo, London, Sydney, and more. This architecture is the recommended deployment for production workloads requiring high SLAs. Now we can look into backup and point in time recovery for high availability. In addition to HADR replication, DB2 CaaS takes automated backups and support point-in-time recovery. This provides a safety net against logical errors such as accidental data detection. Daily full backup are taken automatically and stored in IBM Cloud Object Storage. HA in New Gen Console UI. So we can go through the overview of the pages for high availability feature in Next Gen Console. So after logging into Next Gen Console from the side panel, we can expand the console. From the database settings, we can see the list of databases, or from the side panel under administration, we can select databases to get the database list. We can select one of the available database. Under administration, we can search for high availability. The default high availability will be single or HA based on the instance created under DB2 with performance plan. For each DB2 instance, under the details, we can see the availability option which is selected during the creation of the instance. We can change the high availability option. So from the console, we can easily change the high availability feature, and the DB availability task progress bar will be available under the notification. Once the HA completed, the notification will be updated to task completed succeeded. From the database, from the list of databases, we can select the same DB. Under the details, we can verify the HA enabled. Now it's updated to HA with 2 replicas under availability options. So the best practices for application developers, the HA is only effective end-to-end when applications are designed to handle failover gracefully. The SLA and responsibility model. So IBM provides a financially backed SLAs for DB2 SaaS instance with HA enabled. Understanding the shared responsibility model clarifies what IBM manages and what the customer is responsible for. Now we can jump into the summary and key takeaways from this demonstration. For high availability feature, the DB2 console delivers enterprise grade high availability out of the box. No complex setup, no manual intervention. The new gen console makes it easy to monitor and manage HA from a single dashboard. Thank you for watching the video.